Detroit, Canada.
Here we go, Super freaking Mario Brothers 3. I don't know of any game that is bigger than this one that has the most memories attached to it for myself. I remember being a small child in grade school still when this game came out. And one of the greatest things about this game was back in the day, my parents actually let me have the basement of our townhouse as my whole room. And I set it all up like it was like a little mini apartment for me. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And what was really sweet was every weekend, me and my buddies would have a sleepover. Now, once my bedroom went into the basement, my parents actually hooked me up with their old big color TV, which was a huge 24 inch TV. And I remember I had like a Betamax machine, and I had like this little AM/FM radio that had cassette tapes. Sweet. Anyways, when we would have these sleepovers, it wasn't just one or two friends that came over. It was like a good 10 to 12 of us that would all get together, and anywhere from around 6 p.m. till as late as we could possibly stay up, we would just, play the odd game here and there. And then once this game, Mario Bros. 3 came out, one of my friends brought it over, and I remember we played it until we all dropped. We just wore ourselves out on it. Then it became a ritual almost, where every weekend we would all come to my house and we would all sit in front of the TV and just go to town on this game. Now we ended up, after a couple months, starting laying some ground rules for the game, and started getting a little bit more hardcore, as you can say, into this. Some of those rules were we had to play and beat every single level on the map before continuing. So even the maps we don't like, you'll see here that I skip board 4 because I suck at it. But every single map we had to clear before we went on. Another big thing was any of the flip games or the chess games. We pretty much played rock, paper, scissors to decide who was the best one to choose it, just because we all thought we were the best. Other than having to clear every single board before we continued to the map, we were not allowed to use any of the flutes to go on to warp us to any of the other extra levels. Another thing that we weren't allowed to do was use any of the items that we got from those toadstool houses. We were only allowed to use those on the actual last airship of every board. It was it was pretty extreme how we got into it. Now, this game here was my first real taste of a multiplayer game. Not only would we do rock, paper, scissors and whatnot to determine who got to go next, but sometimes what we would do is, while doing two players, we'd jump on each other and then just, do the whole Mario Brothers original where we would be in the sewers battling it out. I remember having some nights where that's all we actually ended up doing, just to prove who was the best. It was a really good time with that. One thing that I really enjoy about this game was how much all of us bonded over it. Even there was like some new kids in the class from other schools and other places, and I would invite them over just to be a nice guy. And by the end of those months of just constantly playing it, we were all really, really close friends. Now, during the weekdays at school, we would all get together, we'd talk about levels, we'd actually strategize how we would take on each board. I had one friend who actually ended up drawing each map of each level just so we could figure out where we would keep losing and keep dying or keep getting hit and losing our power-ups. And then we'd all get together and then try to play with these formulas that we have created on how to take it on. It was pretty fantastic. So many people regard Super Mario Bros. 3 as the best game ever made. It had the greatest graphics at the time, had great sound, great gameplay, huge replay value to it. Overall, it was one of the most successful titles that the NES actually had. But to me, I find that it was just a little bit more deeper than that. Like I said, it is the greatest gaming memories of my life was this. I've made many friends, had many sleepless nights, got in trouble at school all the time because that's all we talked about when we should have been doing our work. We were sitting there talking about this game. So overall, I think Nintendo really struck gold when they made this one here. So what about you guys? What are your Super Mario Bros. 3 memories? What do you guys think of the game? Is it really the greatest game in the world? Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe my videos. After a small computer crash, I'm back and gonna start pumping out a few more videos a lot quicker now. So hopefully you guys stick around and enjoy. Talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of this map.